One of the main areas of your responsibility as a Board of Trustee member is to understand and approve business decisions for the college. As a board member, you'll attend 6 or 7 business meetings each year, which serve as a time to provide approval of key business activities of the college. This video provides an overview of what to expect in those meetings, as well as a review of other reports which should assist in making decisions. For each meeting, there'll be an agenda provided in advance for your review. Within those board meeting agendas is a section titled New Business. This section includes a listing of the new business activities that require approval from the Board of Trustees. Each issue will be supported by a transmittal memo. The transmittal memo is addressed to the Board of Trustees of Valencia College. This comes from the president of the college and references the topic that the board is being asked to consider. Within the body of the memo, you'll find a summary of the issue, which, depending on the subject, may be accompanied with more information supporting the request. Types of subjects that are covered include capital project approvals, material procurement transactions in excess of statutory levels, significant accounting transactions, approval of student fees and budgets, facilities use agreements, leases, significant memorandums of understanding, policies, and standard regulatory reports requiring your approval, such as our annual fire, safety, casualty, and sanitation inspection report. In each transmittal memo, the president will recommend approval of the topic in question. We will not bring items to the meeting that we would not recommend. Your role in this process is to ask questions about our business recommendation, valuation, processes used in getting to the decision, and our adherence to policies. The meetings are interactive, allowing you to ask any question on the subject. Additionally, oftentimes there are items that are routine in nature that will be suggested to be approved under consent. However, you should always feel comfortable knowing that you can question and discuss any of the items on the agenda. Once the business portion of the meeting is completed, you'll see a number of reports. The 2 main reports provided by the Business Operations and Finance team are the Financial Report and Construction Report. The Financial Report has several sections, but the main focus of our discussion will be on the Financial Summary, which outlines our budget in high-level categories broken down into revenues and expenses. The revenues will consist of student-based revenue, which are fees paid by students, state funding and other revenues, consisting of things like investment income, rent, received, and transfers from other funds, to name a few. The expense portion of the summary covers salaries or personnel expenses, current expenses such as travel and supplies, and capital outlays. Capital outlays in the operating fund relate to things like equipment used to support the classrooms and personal computers used by staff. Unlike many private companies, the college does not budget by month. The amount shown will be as a percentage of the annual budget. Year-over-year comparisons are also provided for your information. Also included on the report is a summary of financial health indicators. This section provides an estimate of relative differences to budget, our estimated Fund 1 balance, which is a reserve that is created by the net difference between revenues and expenses, and a percentage calculation that enables us to adhere to statutory requirements. Quite often, the meeting will cover just the summary, but note that we have much more included. For example, the supporting reports behind the summary consist of a more detailed breakdown of the operating revenues and expenses, a summary of spending on major construction projects to date and the funding sources those projects received, a summary of investment income, a detailed statement of revenues and expenses by fund, as well as a balance sheet for the college. You're welcome to ask about any of these reports. In addition, we welcome the opportunity to review, in detail, the financial activities of the college at any time. The final report is a summary of our construction activity. During this report, the specific project is presented, showing status from both a completion and a budget perspective, as well as the notation of any type of issues the college may encounter. In closing, thank you for your service as a member of the Valencia's District Board of Trustees. Our goal is to provide transparent, quality information so that you can make good decisions to support the mission of the college. Your comments and questions are welcomed, and we look forward to meeting with you on these very important topics.